So let's talk about the proofs that we are living inside. We are living inside a power of life, and same life goes through us. So we are the part of this life, the power of life which is surrounding us. First proof is that the population of world is divided among a girl and female and males. There are 50% females and 50% males. If you Google this right now, you will find out that the population is always at 50-50. It'll be 1% up and down, but it's almost 50-50. So even if you desire a kid, it doesn't matter what you decide. The population stays at 50-50. So because for this world to run, we need both. We need males and females. So the population always stays at 50-50. So there is a conscious energy which is deciding that, no matter what we decide. Secondly, there are millions and millions of sperm when there is an intercourse, when there is a love making and you are planning for a kid. You can plan for anything, girl or a boy, that's not in your hand. But again, out of those millions of sperm, only one is enough to make a baby. But if you understand that the genetic material of every sperm is different, so who is coming out of what diseases? So that's the seed, and that seed has all the information. What problems you're going to have, what diseases you're going to have, everything is already in that genetic material. If it was a different sperm, your genetics will be different. So who's deciding that? And obviously, if you see all the important senses, like we have 6 senses: mind, eyes, nose, tongue, ears, body. All these senses, they work automatically. They don't need our interference. Like, you can't stop your breathing. You can't stop seeing what's coming in front of you. You can't stop what you're hearing. So every sense is working on its own, because this conscious energy which is making us, we are living inside that conscious energy. It is taking care of everything for us. And then if you see, this conscious energy or this universe is moving forward with the force. Like, we are in this box. If this is the earth, it's rotating on its axis, but it's going forward to somewhere. We are inside of this, on top of this, inside of this. So we are moving forward with the force. You can't stop that force. So we're getting old automatically. You can't stop your aging. So there are so many factors or things happening in our daily life. Obviously, you could be looking for your desires. You want so many things from the universe, from other people, but you don't receive everything. But there are people who receive everything. So who's deciding that? You have to leave everything in surrender, in the hand of this universe. If you're trying to do things by yourself, that's where the problem begins. So what's the point of all this is that we are living inside this universe, and it is taking care of everything for us. But it wants one thing from us: to do hard work, to do the work, because there's a purpose for which we are born on this land, on this universe. And the only reason we are born is the universe, this conscious energy is going towards something, like it's walking towards the future, working towards something for the betterment of everything. So there's a work and job for everyone to do. But the outcome of that job is not in our hand. So you can desire anything, but you will get it or not, it's not in your hand. Or when will you get it, it's again not in your hand. So we have to do one thing, which is hard work. But then the moment we start involving ourselves in the decision making, that I want it now, I want this tomorrow, why this is happening to me, the moment the me or I gets involved, so the moment we stop living as one with the universe, and we are one with the universe. The moment you stop living one with it, and the moment you start putting yourself in the picture, like I want this, that's when the stress and the issues start. So if you want a better life, if you want everything to go good for you, you have to live in surrender. That's why every religion we're talking about today is talk about love, is talk about surrender. You pick up any religion. In love, you are in surrender. It will talk about love, that's the surrender. So it will talk about surrender itself, or just leave it in God's hand, or look at your destiny. There are so many ways this can be said, but everything is going towards one thing, that we are living inside this conscious energy. There are proofs everywhere around us. Look at those proofs. and then stop involving yourself. The moment you involve yourself, you will have suffering, you will have pain. The moment you let it happen, not let go, but let it happen, what's happening, and you are in surrender, then all your suffering and pain will go away. So there are a lot of proofs around you that we are living inside this conscious energy, the life, the power, and the way this power runs is through your karmas. If you do good, you will get good. If you do bad, you'll get bad. That's the only way it works. It doesn't work any other way. So if you want something good to happen in your life, surrender is very important, and then living with good consciousness, intentions is very important, because that works towards your karmas. Hopefully we got some clarity, and I'll see you soon.